my life. It starts with feeling lonely, then the thoughts of suicide. Sitting alone in this empty room, I cry, waiting for an angel to visit in the night. I pray and I pray, but the demons don't subside. I wake up in the morning, see my life through my new eyes. The vision is clear, I'm making all things right. Tighten the screws, cause last night I almost died. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday.
It's Monday.
Man,
Oh,
why can't the
Lord.
weekend just be a little bit longer?
I know. See, I think they got it backwards. It ought to be 2 days of work and 5 days of weekend.
Yes, I agree with that. I would vote for that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all enjoyed your weekend. Oh, man.
Went to the Monster Jam Saturday night.
How was that?
Man, that was a blast. I'll tell you what, man. They got this truck called Earthshaker. It almost looks like the body of a dump truck, but of course smaller.
Right.
And man, this dude did this flip that was just unreal. He ended up popping a wheelie and riding that wheelie, got real close to this other truck, but was able to back up before bumping into it. And then he did it on the front wheels. I was like, man, that's freaking incredible. I need to learn how to drive like that.
All right, brother. Yeah.
Now, the women drivers, they actually bumped into the other drivers trying to do their little stunts. And the lady that was driving the gravedigger, she fell over on the side. She knocked her vehicle over twice. I'm like, yep, that's a typical woman driver for you. Of course, my wife smacked the snot out of me when I said that.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I hope you had a great time, man. That's what it's all about, man. Having a good time.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my prediction was wrong about the fight. It was wrong. Ryan Garcia got knocked out in the 7th round with the kidney shot. I was wrong. I thought Tank was at least going to go down at least once this fight. He did not. And then everybody's saying that Ryan Garcia threw the fight. He quit in the ring. He didn't want to fight no more. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess I got to say that Tank is a bad dude. He's a bad dude. But talking about Tank, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people are not following Tank Davis' case. Not talking about Tank Davis got a court date May 5th due to his hit and run accident that injured a young lady. And I don't know what's going to happen. We didn't see Alec Baldwin. He got off. Maybe Tank Davis will get off too. I don't know.
Man,
He'll probably do nothing. He'll probably just get hey, don't do it again and go about his business like usual. But let me tell you something. Your so-called idols are very bad people. You see, Tank is not really a good boy. Everybody talk about, oh, Tank, we lift up the community. No, he's not. Tank Davis is in a lot of debt. He's going to end up being just like Terrell Owens. Remember Terrell Owens, the wide receiver? He now lives with his mama. He's going to end up being just like Terrell Owens. Like Mike Tyson, like Evander Holyfield, all those guys that went broke because they put all their money into cars and homes and jewelry and clothes and wild animals. Who needs a tiger? Who? Why do you have a pet tiger? For what? Monkeys, tigers, bears? Oh my.
Oh my.
What do you need those for? Yes, Tank Davis owes a lot of people money. If you don't believe me, you can go check. He owes jewelers. He owes Floyd Mayweather. He owes. The list is crazy. He owes millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Man,
Yeah,
you know,
tons of money.
I went to school with a football player named Quentin Coriat. I might have mentioned him before. Quentin, he was the linebacker
Yeah,
for
that name
the
sounds familiar. Like,
Colts.
yeah, okay.
Anyway, he was smart, man. He put his money into franchises. He started his own sports equipment business, and when he retired from the NFL, the dude's still banking because he was smart. He didn't
Right.
need all
Thinking
that.
about the future.
Exactly. He didn't go
Right.
out and
That's
buy
football's not gonna last forever.
yeah. Man,
Your body's not gonna allow you to play forever.
you you could play 10 years, you could play 1 year. You never
Right.
know what your career is going to be when it comes
You
to
have
sports.
no idea.
So start investing your money into
Right.
something smart. I mean,
Yes.
Quentin is a CEO of his own company. I think he owns like a McDonald's franchise, and
Okay.
you know the dude's making money. He's always going to
Making
make
money in
money.
the sleep.
Yeah.
And that's how you live. If you get lucky like an athlete or a singer or whatever, yes. Invest. Because it's not your voice is not going to stay the same forever. Your body's not going to stay the same forever. Eventually, it's going to go
Right.
away.
Say
So
you
watch the future.
say you win the lotto, or somehow you get into a whole bunch of money. The first thing people want to do is go out and just blow it on a bunch of crap.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
My thought is, yeah, I'm going to buy me a new truck, but I'm probably going to buy a new Toyota. They
Right.
last a long time. They're a good vehicle.
Right, but I'm gonna make a smart investment too.
Yeah, I don't need to go out and buy a Maserati or something. That
No.
I mean, one car part on that thing you could buy you a Mazda with.
Right.
I thought, well, what do I need a giant house with 10 bedrooms and all this crap when it's basically going to be me and my wife, maybe have an extra couple of bedrooms in case maybe the kids need it or something, or you got guests. But why do you need a huge house for? I want to have enough property that I can maybe have some chickens and goats and grow me some vegetables.
I'm cool just living a basic life.
Yeah. Why do you need all that stuff?
You won't even know I have money. You won't even know I hit. I'm gonna live like a rich poor man. You're not gonna know nothing.
I know a lot of rich people that live a very modest life.
Yes.
I mean, even Elon Musk, he doesn't even own his own home.
Crazy.
What do you need all that jewelry for? You look gaudy in it in the first place.
Right.
And number two, you're just advertising, hey, rob me. I got a lot of money.
There you go. There you go. Yep. There you go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's finish the news real quick. Andy Ruiz Jr., a boxer. The guy that knocked out Anthony Joshua, became the first Mexican heavyweight champion. Well, his wife or girlfriend, I don't know. They keep saying wife, girlfriend. I don't know which one it is. She's claiming that her husband or boyfriend sexually assaulted her, raped her, abused her for all 7 years they were together.
What?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes. That's what she's claiming. Now mind it, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Ruiz got stabbed. She stabbed him. Now, I don't know if she stabbed him before he put his hands on her or what. But either way, she stabbed him. He got stab wounds. Now, you not know how this is going to play out. Whether or not she stabbed him first or not, we know how this is going to play out. First of all, Andy Ruiz is a 300-pound man. Boxer. Small woman. He is going to probably end up getting Me too. And his career is gonna probably be over.
Yeah.
That's just what it's gonna be. When a woman makes statements like that, we tend to do what? Believe the woman. And guess what? Tank Davis also likes putting his hands on women. And this might come up when he goes to court on May 5th, when he's being prosecuted on his hit and run accident in Baltimore. I don't know. May come up, may not come up. I don't know. We don't know.
What's funny is when these guys are a nobody, you don't hear this stuff. But as soon as they get some notoriety, all of a sudden they come out the woodwork.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't need to be famous. I don't need all that. I don't need that. Let me just stay a regular man or poor man. I don't need to be rich. I don't need nobody coming out of nowhere talking about, oh, he did it to me. Did what? I don't even know what the hell you are.
Yeah, I mean, hell, look what's happening to George Foreman. The guy's been out of the limelight for a while, and now he's back in it.
Right. He come out with a movie, and everybody talk about, oh, George did something to me 28 years ago. Huh? How do you prove that? How do you prove a 28-year-old rape?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So you want to say 30 years later that I did something to you, but how do you prove it? You're just saying that we need to sit here and believe all women that have no evidence. I mean, there needs to be a time, like a reasonable time, like maybe I'll tell you what, I'll give you 30 days. 30 days. I'll give you 30 days to come out and say, guess what? Something happened to me. But 30 years? Get out of here. I'm sorry. If it did happen, I can't. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't sit there and listen to some 30-year-old old news. I just can't. There's no way I can. I can't do it. I can't. Unless you got some 30-year-old evidence. Some old panties or a leftover condom. I don't know.
Yeah, but even still, how are you going to prove it?
I don't know.
And
I don't know. 30 years is just a long time.
What kills me is
I
when
can't
you
even remember what I did 30 years ago. Like 30 years ago. What was I doing 30? Let me see.
30 years ago, I was 22. I was about to be a father for the first time.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing. That's how long ago it was. None of us probably know what the fuck we did 30 years ago, unless it was like having a kid. There you go, this one, graduate from college. No, like big stuff.
Yeah, but something big.
To draw out a whole scenario of what happened on. I mean, I guess, but to make us believe it, it's like no, I can't.
I think it's
I'm sorry
funny.
It happened to you. I am. I'm sorry it happened to you. But for you to make me believe that this happened 30 years ago, I would have to say, ma'am, you might have to go get some help. Because this is not the place for it. I can't.
I think it's funny when you got some woman who looked like she fell out the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down, comes out and said that she was, done that way.
Right.
And I'm like, I think that was just wishful thinking on your part.
It's like, come on, man. I mean, you gotta you have to be more responsible. Realistic, you have to be more responsible. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be more responsible. If you want something, if you want help, if you want somebody to be punished for something they did to you, you need to do it in a much more reasonable time. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Other than that, all that I can tell you is, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it happened to you. But you might want to go see a psychiatrist. And that's it. That's it. Alec Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen. Alec Baldwin. How much does it cost to get away with murder? How much? $1 billion? A few million?
I don't know, but he is one of the most worthless pieces of crap on the planet.
You know what? I actually liked some of Alec Baldwin movies. I liked it. I liked him as an actor, but no, these last couple years it just showed me how much of a jackass he is.
Yeah, he's had. I'm not gonna lie, the guy's had some good movies. I mean, like
Yes, some really good
Beetlejuice.
ones.
I love Beetlejuice.
Yes, some really good movies.
What
But
I hate is when you find out what kind of person they really are. It kind of
right,
ruins the
it
movie
turns
for
you
you.
off. Like, you know what? I ain't watching any more of his movies.
Well, we were watching TV yesterday and pulled up an old show that we had started watching a few years ago and then stopped watching it.
Mm.
And the first season was really, really good. We got into the second season and it was right after the pandemic started and all that stuff. And well, they were going on about systemic racism.
Oh, here we go.
Here's a black cop who is now being harassed by white cops. And I'm going, that makes no sense. How many black cops are on the police force? They're acting like, yeah, they're acting like this is the only one that's on the force. Yet he's getting harassed. It didn't make any sense. You got
None
the
of it makes
whole
sense.
systemic racism and white supremacy and blah 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 blah. Dude, I am so literally sick and tired of hearing those terms. I'm fed up with it.
Yes, I'm sick of it too, and I'm sick of us using words that we don't know the meaning of, like narcissist. Oh,
Yeah.
he's narcissist. Oh, she's narcissist.
Do you even know what
Do you
that
even know what
means?
narcissist means?
Yeah. Or what's the other one they like to throw around? Oh my God, I was just thinking of it. Fascist.
Oh, Lord.
They use the term fascist. Do you even know what fascism is? I think it's
They don't
funny.
know. They don't.
The ones that use that term are the ones that are trying to keep other people from talking and giving out their point of view, but it's okay for them to give out their point of view.
Right.
You've literally just defined fascism and narcissism at the same time when you do that.
Right. Oh man, yeah. So
I totally agree. We should end racism, and that includes racism against white people.
Right. But nobody want to talk about that.
Nope.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Alec Baldwin, the guy that shot and killed young lady at his movie shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All the charges got dropped. All of them.
Something suspicious about that.
Everything got dropped. He's a free man, and he's back filming his raggedy movie again. Back filming again. His raggedy Western movie called Rust. Yes. When I saw that, I was like, huh? He playing with guns again? How? Then I looked, and he said charges dropped. I was like, oh, wow.
Well, I hope nobody sees his crappy movie.
No, they're gonna it's probably gonna do good now. They'll be like, wow.
No, let's see that lady get shot.
With a murder. People like shit like that. They love, drama. They love it. They're like, oh man, Alec Baldwin's the man. He got away with murder. Let me go check his movie out.
Well, I, for one, will not be watching it.
No, now I was an Alec Baldwin fan. I like Alec Baldwin. I like his movies, but this shit right here got me confused. Like, how do you get away with murder? So nobody's gonna be charged? Nobody. Lady just dies and nobody's charged for this. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Make it make sense. One more news.
What's that?
Remember Afro Man?
Oh, sounds familiar.
Because I got high. Because I got
Oh
high.
yeah.
Because I got... Ladies and gentlemen, Afro Man is running for president in 2024.
Oh Lord, really? I'm done. I am done.
Afro Man is running for president in 2024. And I'm guessing that means he wanted us to all to get high. When I heard that, I was like, we're done.
We are done. And how many people are going to actually vote for him?
Well, I mean, Kanye West, he ran for president. So I guess Afro Man said I could probably do a better job. I guess. I don't know. But I tell you what, if Afro Man wins, I'm leaving.
Well, won't nothing get done? Everybody's going to be
I'm gonna turn
laying
into a
around getting
Mexican and
stoned.
go back across the border. I identify as Mexican. I don't need to be. I'm not trying to be deported. I need to come back home.
Okay.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Afro Man is running for president 2024. I don't know what he's running on yet, but I know he announced that he's definitely running.
Yeah, he's running on THC.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the comedy. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. There are still a lot of people out right now trying to find love. And maybe in all the wrong places. And maybe some of you wonder, do I know how to love? Do I know what love means? Do I know how to identify love? Those are all good questions, right? Another question. Do men and women love differently? Now that's another good question. Do we love differently? Brother, what do you think? You think men and women love differently?
I think so, because biologically speaking, men are more apt to use logic when it comes to things like that. Not always, but for the most part.
Okay.
And women run on emotions. That's just a fact, I think that we approach relationships in a different way, whereas women, and like I say, not all women, but
Right.
a lot of women, they go on feeling that romanticism, or they're looking for money. It's either romance or money. Think about it. A guy that is fair looking but makes, let's just say he makes I don't know, $70,000 a year. Women aren't gonna really look at him that hard.
Right.
You could be butt ass ugly and be a billionaire,
right.
And all of a sudden your choice is
right.
wide open. I mean,
right. Right.
As much as I like Donald Trump, the dude is not a good looking guy.
He used to be a good looking guy. He used to be.
He was in his younger days. He was a lot better looking. I'll agree to that.
I mean, the older you get, the more ugly you get.
Take someone like Mick Jagger. That dude has never looked good. That dude has always been butt ass ugly. He's a singer and he's rich. Right. And he's gotten all these models and beautiful women. You think if he was a factory worker, he'd been able to get women like that?
Nope. Yeah, hey. Yeah, we're right. A lot of you don't have to be attractive to be attractive.
Right. Now, when it comes to rich men are just looking for a trophy wife.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's all they want.
Young, slim, and sexy. Yes.
But
that's what rich men look for. That's it.
Your regular Joe Schmo, blue collar worker, he's looking for someone who's going to care for him, his household, care for his kids.
Mm.
Not necessarily has to be the most beautiful woman in the world, but is got a good personality, got is loving, family oriented. I think that's what most men who are blue collar workers are looking for.
Mm.
I think it does. The whole love thing
Right.
it kind of depends on what you got in your bank account.
Yeah, men get judged according to what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to fall in love with you? What can you bring me? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now, maybe eventually, after show them what you can bring and what you can give them, maybe they do change up and like, oh, I really do, love them as a person. But you gotta earn it. They're not just gonna fall in love with you at first. No, and that's one thing. I do not believe in love at first sight. That's dumb. There's no such thing. No, you don't fall in love at first sight. That's called lust.
Yeah.
Y'all, yes, that shit you talk about. Oh, I fell in love the first time I saw him. No, you didn't. You lusted over him the first time you saw him.
You got a boner the first time you saw him.
Yeah, yes, you was lusting. No. I now listen. I've used that term before. That was when I was younger. Like, girl, I fell in love with you first time I saw you. No, I wasn't. No. I thought about it. I was like, you know what? No, I didn't. I just want to have sex. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no such thing as love at first sight. It's not. It's not. You are attracted to them, and then physically attracted to them. You cannot be in love with a person you just met because you don't know who they are.
Exactly.
You don't know nothing about this person. You don't know nothing. They do one fucked up thing, and you're not going to be in love no more. You'll be like, oh, shit, I'm not in love with you. No, you're lusting. You're in infatuation.
Yep.
No such thing as love at first sight. Period. Now, my opinion: do men love different than women? And let me put it like this: men love harder than women.
I think so.
Reason why I said that: we typically take breakups a little bit different than women. Typically, a little bit different. Reason why I say that is because usually when a man gives his all to a woman, he gives his all. He typically does. And we don't date you off of what you can do for us. Men don't be like, oh, let me find out how much money she got, what job she got. We don't date like that.
Nope.
We
Don't
care less.
care less.
We don't give a damn. We don't even care what you could do. Like, we don't make you fill out an application. We don't. Y'all women kind of make us fill out an application. Like, the first date, you're like, oh, so what do you do for a living?
Yeah, that's usually the first thing they ask you.
The first thing you ask is a man is, so what do you do for a living? Where'd you go to school at? Huh? What the fuck? The first question would ask me is what I do for a living, what school I went to, where do I live at, what kind of car do I drive, all this. Why? What does it matter? What if I put up here on a bike? What if I put a bus? What if I don't drive at all? What if I didn't graduate from school? What if I was a high school dropout? What if I work at Taco Bell?
Yep.
What if I can't work at all? What if I'm disabled? Then what? Am I disqualified from the date? Why don't we just get to know each other? Like, what are my likes? What do I want? What do I want out of life? Stuff like that. But it's always, oh, okay, you work. Okay, it sounds like you had a good job. Okay, it seems like you make a lot of money. Okay, yeah. No. We don't do that. I've never seen a man ask a woman on the very first day, hey girl, where you work at?
Mm-hmm.
Hey girl, what school did you go to? Never has a man ever asked the woman those questions. Now, these are questions a man should ask a woman on the first date. So do you like to cook? So what do you think about children? What do you think about
What kind of vacuum cleaner do you use?
Yeah, I ain't still there. But yes, like, what do you think about family? What do you think about, the world stuff? Like, I need to know that you got some common sense,
Yeah.
and that you know how to do things that I may need you. I don't need you for your education. I don't need you for your education. I don't need you for what else? Shit, bro. Actuality, I don't need you for cooking either, because I can do that myself too. But I do need to know that you are capable of being a good woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important thing. I need to know that you're capable of being a good woman. Now, I also may want to know, like, how your last relationship ended. I might want to know why you single. I want to tell you why I'm single. I might want to know that. I also might want to know, hey, do you have other children? Stuff like, maybe. I might ask those questions. I might, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to date a woman that has, like, 5 baby fathers.
Yep.
I don't need that kind of drama in my life. I don't need to deal with 5 other men in my life. I just don't. But those are good questions that men might ask women. Like, I need to know what situation you in. I need to know. But I don't care what money you got. I don't care about, your education. I care less. I don't care. But I do need to know if I'm going to be dealing with 5 other men. Can you be a good woman? Are you abusive? Stuff like that. Yeah.
I think your view on love and relationships changes as you get older. When you're younger, you're more about the lust part of it.
Right.
Am I attracted to this woman sexually? But when you get older, like me, I was looking for someone who I can relate to, who has a lot of the same
Right.
values and morals that I do,
Right.
that is more family oriented. I don't want somebody who wants to go hit the clubs every night.
Exactly.
I want somebody who wants to be with the family every night.
Mm.
Are we going to spend time with the children or the
Yes.
grandchildren? What I mean, a lot of what we do, my wife and I,
Mm.
I mean, yeah, we set aside time for ourselves because
Right.
you have to have that alone time. But it's, going to like the Monster Jam. My
Right.
grandson loves monster trucks, and
Mm.
that was something the family could do together that he was really going to enjoy.
Right.
Taking him to the movies, taking him to the park, different things like that, or going to the museum. Oh my God, we took all the grandkids to the museum last time my daughter visited, and that was a family thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're younger, it's all about, oh, can we get alone? Can we be alone? Can we be alone? That's all you want, is
Right.
be alone and go, do the dirty all the time.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. So I want to say this. I think right now, at the time we're in, I think a lot of people are scared to fall in love.
Oh, of course.
And the reason why is because a lot of people don't know what people's motives are in dating. What is your motive? Are you trying to date because of what you can get from me? Do you want to be with me because of what you get from me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why a lot of men are scared to settle down. They're scared too. They're scared. I'd be scared. In these times of days, I'd be scared.
Yep.
I'd be scared to date. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, and you've got so many women that want someone they can control.
Oh yes, yes. They love control. Can I control him?
Mhm.
Can I make him do what I want him to do? This is the facts. Now, for one thing, we can't make women do what we want them to do. We can't. That's called abuse. But if they do it to us, it's not abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how that works? It's just different.
Yep.
You can tell me, what to do, and I must go do it. But if I tell you something to go do, it's abuse. Oh, we trying to control you, girl. He's abusive. Get away from him. So I can actually do nothing for me? Nothing. And ladies and gentlemen, most men know this. Most men know that we can't make you do nothing.
If you find a man who wants to control you, that is a narcissist, and he's usually looking for a woman who has very low self-esteem. Those are the men that like to control.
Right. No mind it. There are a few things that men do need. We do need some things. And there are times in our life where we can't. There's one. Yeah, men do need that. But we really don't need that. We really don't. There's ways that we can do without needing you. We really don't need you for that either. But we would love to, and make it better. But there's things that men need that men sometimes don't even like. Baby, I worked a 9 to 5 or whatever hours, and you come home, you expect dinner, and there's no dinner, but she's sitting on the couch eating bonbons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so no food. Oh, honey, it's okay. There's TV dinners in the freezer. What? No. A man that goes to work so you can stay home should not be eating TV dinners.
Nope.
Ever. That's my opinion. A man that goes to work every day and don't say, honey, I don't need you to work. I got it. He should be coming home to dinner.
Yep.
That's one of the few things.
Yep.
2, when I get home, we got kids. If it's late, I'd expect my kids to have their homework done and be in bed.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2. If they're not in bed, if their homework's not done, then what? And men don't even ask for that either. But that's a need. Men need that.
I mean, hell, if a man's gonna do all that stuff, what do you need a woman for?
Right.
We're supposed to help each other.
Yes. Right. If I'm at work all day long, and some men are at work some men go to work, they got 2 to 3 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And they come home, the children still up. Like, what the fuck the kids still up for? It's a school day. Tomorrow they got to school. They still up playing around and, come home to a dirty house. Like, come on, man. Are you serious? Drawers hanging on the damn ceiling fan.
Dishes piled up.
That men need. But we can't tell you, like, baby, what have you been doing all goddamn day? We can't say shit like that because it's abuse. It's verbal abuse.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear the feminists screaming now.
We love differently. We need just little things from you. Just little things. Little. And here's another question. How do I know I'm in love? How do you know you're in love? How do you know you're loving instead of lusting? That's a good question. Well, for one, we brought up the lust part because there's no such thing as love at first sight. Period. You can't love a person until you actually know them. Know them. Know their likes. Know their wants. Until you know their likes and wants, then no, you're probably just lusting after the person. Loving a person is this. When you wake up, go to work, come home, just whatever you do, no matter what it is, you want to be with that person. All day, every day. Think about that person. Want to be with that person. Wonder what that person's doing. Every day, all day.
You put their needs ahead of your own.
Yes. If you ever get to a point where you're like, you know what? I don't care what he's doing or she's doing. I don't care what he's thinking. I don't care how he's feeling. I don't care. Then guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You're not in love. You're not. If ever in your relationship you get to a point where you're not thinking about that person or wanting to be around a person, then you don't love that person, or you're falling out of love with that person. So, yes, real love is when you can't be away from that person without thinking about them. That's love. Now, I know for a fact that a lot of women right now are using their body to make men fall in love with them. Men get caught up thinking that sex is love.
Yep.
And fellas, sex ain't love. It's not. Sex feels good. Yes, it feels real good. Makes you feel like you are in love, but you're not. When the sex is over, it's over. It's over. Sex is only temporary, not permanent. What happens after sex? What's next?
Well, for me,
but seriously, after sex, what's next? It's just sex.
That's right.
So what are you going to keep doing? You will keep having sex every day so you can be in love every day? When sex is over, what's next? Does she make you happy? Does she bring joy to your life other than sex? When you're not having sex, does she bring joy to your life? Do you want to be with her after sex? Only time you're happy with this person is during sex. So it's not love. It's just sex. It's lust. It's lust. You know what? Let's do this. Let's share what other people think. You heard what he said. We heard what me and my brother said. Let's get into what other people think. Let's see. What other people think about this topic? Let's see. Let's see what they think. Let's see what they think. So let's do this. What do they think? And I'm not gonna bore you. I'm gonna share some shorts with you. Let's see what this brother says right here. It says men and women love differently. Let's check this one out.
I think men and women love differently, and I don't think women can love men the way men love women.
Because that's why when a man is heartbroken, it's a lot harder for him to go through it. And I feel like when a woman is heartbroken, I feel like men deal with heartbreak a lot harder than women do.
Yeah, but I think men can love like multiple girls at the same time. I don't know, because I think as a girl's alpha widow too hard. And stuff. I think men and women love differently, and I don't think women can love men the way men love women.
Because that's why when a man is heartbroken, it's a lot harder for him to go through it. Than I feel like when a woman is heartbroken, I feel like men deal with heartbreak a lot harder than women do.
Yeah, but I think men can love like multiple girls at the same time. I don't know, because I think
this chick said that men can love different, and it's from a female. She said that men can love different women.
No. If you're really in love with someone, You couldn't imagine yourself being with somebody else.
Right. No, chick, that's called lusting.
Mm-hmm.
That's lusting. Men cannot, nobody can love more than one person.
I don't think so.
No, and you can't. You're just a slut bag. Man or woman, you are a slut bag. That's it. No, you cannot love more than one person. Because if you are, that means that you never cared about the person that you call yourself being with.
Exactly.
That's simple. But yeah. Huh. That is wild.
I don't even fantasize about being with another woman.
Oh Lord, not that one. Let's see something. Let's check this other one out. No. What in the heck? Where is it at? Let's see. Let me go back. What the heck is happening? That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Give me one more minute, ladies and gentlemen. Give me one.
What happened? I'm left here by myself and everybody's watching me eat. I have nothing to say either. Where'd you go, Tarek? Well, that's interesting. What happened? There we go. Left me with nothing to say.
You see the video?
No, sir.
Damn computer. Stupid. Fuck it. All right, goddammit. All right, YouTube and StreamYard, you fuckers. All right, you jackasses. I see what you're doing today. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, since they don't want to fuck around and let me show them the video, yeah. No, what are we talking about when StreamYard fucked me over? Yeah. Are people different? Are we different when we love each other? Are we different? Yes. We are different.
Men and women just don't. They don't think the same. So I don't think they're going to approach it the same way.
Yeah. Women tend to think that we are capable of loving different women at one time. No. Yeah. They tend to think that we can love more than one woman, and it's perfectly normal for us to love more than one woman because we're nothing but dogs. Men, they do. Women think that men just go around humping, and it's perfectly normal because men are dogs. Men perform like dogs. They go around, find different dogs, and hump whatever they see.
You know, there's way too many guys out there who think that they can just go sleep with whatever. That's a damn shame. But there's a lot more of us guys who are faithful, that love our families, and our woman way too much to go mess around and sleep with a bunch of other women.
Right. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you have to. A lot of people need to realize that what they're feeling for the person, they need to know what they're feeling for the person. I would say this: do this. Leave sex out of the picture. Don't even bring it up until you all have established a relationship for a whole year. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy. But leave sex out of the picture for a whole year. Me and my wife did it. We didn't do nothing. We were friends first. Let me hold up. Let me backtrack. Let me say it again. We were friends first. Me and my wife were friends first before we even started dating and had sex. People aren't doing that no more. People are going right into the bedroom the first night.
Yep.
You're not establishing anything. There's nothing being established but body chemistry. That's right. It. So how do you know that you and this person can you all like each other, want to be with each other, want to spend time with each other? You don't. You just know that you and this person have good sex. And you all think that sex is love. No.
Okay. Think of it this way. A car that's brand new is worth a lot more than one that's had multiple owners.
Right. Perfectly said, brother. Perfectly said. Yes. Yep. Yes. Men like brand new. We do. We like brand new. And women like brand new too. They do.
It goes both ways.
But do I care? No. I need to know that you like me for me and not just for my body. I need to know that you know my likes and my dislikes, my goals. And if I'm not at that goal yet, you want to be there to help me achieve that goal. That's what I want. I don't need to know that the sex is good. I don't need to know that you give good head jobs. I don't need to know you like doggy style. I don't need to know what position I don't need to know until I know you like me for me.
That's right.
Because guess what? Let me tell you this. Some of y'all don't think this is true, but let me tell you something. If you like a person for them, you enjoy the sex with them. If you like them for them, you will. Listen, I know a lot of people say, "Oh my God, he sucks in bed. Oh my God, she sucks in bed." If you love the person, you won't care. You will be infatuated with the raggedy sex. You enjoy it because you're doing it with a person that you care about.
And if you have something to compare it to, then sleeping around. That's the problem.
There you go, brother. There's the problem. Too many people out here trying to compare their sexual experiences. No. Should we even know?
Exactly.
Should you even compare other people's sex to other person's sex? No. You shouldn't. If you all stop taking your bodies and showing off your bodies in all the sexual positions the first night, if you stop it and get to know people, you will enjoy the sex you're having with that person.
Think about this, Tarek. The sexual revolution, I think, has ruined relationships and marriage.
Oh,
because in our grandparents' day, when sleeping around was not as common,
right?
marriages lasted a hell of a lot longer. My grandparents were together for 70 something years.
Yes. You don't see that no more.
You don't.
You be happy to make it 7 weeks.
Yeah.
70 years.
Hell, in Hollywood, you're lucky to make it 7 days.
Right. Or 7 hours. People do not know how to make it that long. And the reason why they don't know how to make it that long because they're starting a relationship off wrong.
Yep.
Stop having sex. Stop living your relationship with sex. No. You tell your person that you with is that guess what? I want to get to know you. I want to know your likes. I want to know your dislikes. I want to spend time with you. I want to take walks in the park. I want to go, I want to go out. I want to enjoy life with you. I want to enjoy time with you. Let that energy, those feelings, let them kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Let them take time to mold. Let them get time to grow. Let your love grow so that when it comes time for you all to actually go that other step, you all can enjoy it together.
Yeah. Learn your sexual likes and dislikes together instead of getting your education
but
out
whether
on the streets.
Or not, if I love you or I'm in love with you, hopefully by that time you're in love with that person, you can enjoy it because you're doing it with that person that you're in love with.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you build love, ladies and gentlemen. That's how love is built. It's by enjoying the time that you have with that person without being physically attached to the person. And I mean physically in the bedroom. That's how it's established. You can't establish love by humping the first night. You've already fucked it up.
Yep.
You've already fucked up your love. It's already screwed up. You might as well go start with somebody else.
The difference with the relationship that I have with my wife than what I had in the past is we actually talked a few months before we even went out on our first date.
There you go. See? Right.
Yeah. And we found out how much we had in common, all the things that we loved. And I'm not saying you got to have a clone of yourself. Of course, you want somebody who's going to have different likes and things than you do. That makes it interesting because you get to what's the word I'm looking for? You get to discover new things. I mean, if you had somebody that was exact same as you, that would be boring.
Right. Of course. I don't need another me.
Exactly.
I'll probably go crazy.
Michelle got to go places that I'd never been before, and I got to discover those things with her. And then there was places and things that I did that was different than she'd ever done, and she got to enjoy it. Look at the things that we got to do together that was brand new for both of us.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I had never been to New York before. Michelle took me on my first trip there.
Wow.
I got it out of my system. I don't have to go back again, but
Right.
This is going to sound kind of goofy, but our first date was to a Comic-Con.
Okay.
And we took my grandson with us. He was 4 years old at the time.
Okay.
And mind you, he's 12 now, so look how long ago that was. But she'd never been to those things before, and now she enjoys them.
See? That's it, brother. You got to establish that friendship.
Exactly.
Explore things with each other that y'all never did before. Those are the things that establish love. That's how you know you have love, is when you can go somewhere that you've never been before, and then actually enjoy it because you're with the person that you want to be with, and then you start liking the things that person likes. Me and Marv the same way. Like, she didn't like comedy like that. She couldn't stand comedy. But eventually was like, you know what? I like it because I'm doing it with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to see you happy. And then she started liking it too. She's like, I'm starting to like comedy. She was telling me about shows. I'm like, oh, so you must like it now. She's like, yeah, I like it. I'm like, okay, that's it.
Now, you know what? Michelle started bringing me up here to Austin to visit her family and friends, and I fell in love with it up here. And then when I was like, hey, do you want to move to Austin? She's like, yes, I'd love to move back there. Happiest I've been in my lifetime living here.
See, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Leave it out. Leave it out the picture. You have. Well, I'm not gonna say we all have time, but sex shouldn't be leading your relationship. It shouldn't. And I get it. Some people are like, well, I need to know that he's physically attracted to me. Well, if he wants to spend time with you, he's attracted to you, or she's attracted to you. It don't have to be sex. Or well, he don't want to. He doesn't try to push up on me, or he don't want to. He don't kiss me, or he don't. Maybe he wants to be respectful. Maybe he doesn't want to take advantage of, or feel like he's taking advantage of you by forcibly trying to kiss you or trying to sleep with you. Ladies, understand that all men aren't built the same. If a man is trying to sleep with you or force himself on you, he's not in it for loving you. He's not. And same thing for you, fellas. If a woman trying to press up on you or force you to have sex with her, she ain't in it to love you. She's not. She's in it for one thing and one thing only, and that's to just get off. But if she can respect you enough to sit and wait and be your friend and want to spend time with you, to establish a friendship, establish love, then there you go. If she can do that or he can do that, then guess what? You my friend might have a person that will spend the rest of your life with you. Do anything for you. Just by that. That's it. That's how relationships work and last. That's how it lasts. In my opinion. I don't see people starting a relationship with friendship. I don't. I got so many friends out here that can't stand a person they with. I'm like,
that makes no sense.
They with them and they can't stand them. They don't want to go out with them. They don't like talking to them. They like being around them. They can't stand them. I'm like, so why the hell are you with them for? Well, I can't make without them. What? See, with a person because you can't make it without them, you need them financially? Oh, hell no.
No.
That's horrible. So you're going to waste your life with a person you can't stand.
Do you see a lot of hookers out there getting married?
Nope.
Well,
they're not.
Think about it. The only difference between a hooker and a lot of these women out there, and men too, is that they're not getting paid for it.
Right. But you might as well.
You might as well.
Do that, you might as well be in the sex industry. Fellas, might as well be a porn star. Ladies, might as well be a porn star. If you're going to be out here just screwing everybody just because make you feel good, there's a place you can get paid. And it's legal. You ain't got to be a prostitute.
God, I couldn't imagine being.
Shoot, matter of fact, my fault. Like there's a place called OnlyFans. You go OnlyFans, do it. Mm-hmm. You could be whatever or OnlyFans. Crazy that we got a website you could be a frequent and get paid. This is America. That's. You want to find love. You want to find love. Start with friendship.
Agreed.
My friends that are married in relationships, they are miserable. They can't stand the person they with because they're not friends. They can't stand with. We trying to make them go places together. Oh no! Can I go without him, or can I go without her? What?
No.
How about no? No, I don't want to. We don't want to go out like that. We don't want to be around people that don't love each other. They don't want to be friends with each other. You want to find love? Start by knowing the person you with first. Spend time with them. Build a friendship. And then you will find love. You will probably be in love with that person. This sex shit ain't working. It's not. It's breaking up homes. It's making people miserable. And you can get used with sex. Physically, emotionally, and financially. Men, you can lose your life and your future over having sex with a woman. Yep. I don't know too many women losing their lives and livelihood over sex. With men.
Hey,
with men. Many, now, if they're doing extra shit outside, extracurricular shit, then yeah.
Just but think about it, guys.
Livelihood and their future over men. No. With sex. No.
Think about it, guys. You go out there and you sleep around. It just takes that one woman to say, "Oh, well, I really didn't want to have sex."
There you go.
And your life is over.
That's how the Me Too movement got started. Mm-hmm. That's how Me Too movement got started. Because women are out having sex, finding out, because a lot of you men be lying to about what you got. Women are sleeping with you thinking you got something and finding out you ain't got it. And then they Me Too in your behind.
Yep. And women, think about this as well. How many of those women out there that are doing stuff like that it's going to make you look bad if it really happens to you, and nobody wants to believe women anymore? That whole story of the boy who cried wolf.
I don't see that happening. I think we're at a point in our lives right now that
I don't know, man. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. People are going to be like, you know what? I've heard this story over and over again, yes. Found out it's not true. I'm sick of believing all women, and it's going to end. And I'm sorry. I mean, that if a woman really has been taken advantage of, then somebody should definitely be there to help her, and the person that did you wrong deserves to be behind bars.
Yes.
But that innocent guy who went out there and thinking, "Oh wow, I'm getting lucky tonight," and then gets Me Too the next day.
Right.
His life is over.
It's done. Right. It is done.
What's that, Jonathan
and
Majors?
You ladies, let me say something real quick. You ladies, you owe it to the next woman anyway to say something right away.
Yep.
Because if you don't say nothing right away about what happened to you, it's going to happen to the next female.
That's right.
If you wait 30, 40 years later to talk about something happened to you, it's probably happened to another female. The cycle continues on, so you let this man do it to other women. The cycle has to stop with you.
Yep. Agreed.
Responsibility. Be responsible. If something happens to me that I don't want to happen, I need to tell somebody so it don't happen to somebody else. Men, women, children, you need to say something right away, because if you don't, it's going to happen to the next one. And the next one. The next one.
All the more reason to wait until you get married before you go and have sex. You won't have that problem.
But the situations where, women get raped or men get, or whatever, it's situations like that.
Yeah. But I'm just saying. You
can't say to yourself, feel bad for yourself. It's nothing to feel bad about. People sitting around talking about, I felt bad about it. I couldn't talk about it. It's your responsibility. Take responsibility. Tell your children too, if something happens to you, please say something. I can't help you 20, 30 years, 40 years later. I can't help you.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be more responsible. There's no need for something that happened to you has to happen to somebody else. Stop it then. Yeah, I get it. You know, you're ashamed, you're angry, you're upset, but it happened to you. It don't have to happen to somebody else. Let's take responsibility. That a lot of us are failing to do is take responsibility for ourselves and for others. That's it. That's it. That's it. I think we done told everybody how to fall in love, how to find love, how to fall in love, and the difference between lust and love, all in one damn show.
Well, I'm just saying though, if people had the mentality of waiting before they're married before they start having sex, if that mentality went around,
Yes,
we would
that's what
have
we
a
used
lot.
to do. We used
That
to wait.
there would be a lot less of the Me Too stuff, and there'd be a lot less of the unwanted pregnancy stuff.
There you go. If you just wait.
See,
And like I said, I don't have a problem with porn. I don't. I get it. Some of us, you know, I've got so much tension built up, and we need to release. Okay, release. Feel free to release. Feel free. But when it comes time for you and that person to have, you know, have an intimate moment, you can enjoy it with that person. You can enjoy it because you're with that person that you love and care about. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I got to say about it. That's it. People aren't falling in love anymore. They're not. People are not falling in love anymore. Men or women. Because you're allowing your penis or vagina to lead you the way.
mm-hmm.
And that's it. Stop leading with your second head. Men and women. You stop letting your second head do the thinking for you, then I tell you what, some of y'all want to be in really good, successful relationships.
Looking for
letting your second head lead you, then you're gonna probably, like my boy Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, you're gonna probably die alone. And that's it. And none of us want to die alone. But a lot of us are gonna probably end up dying alone if we continue to on this sexcapade. Because that's what it is, a sexcapade. How many people can I sleep with? Who can make me feel real good? Ridiculous. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor because we're over our time today. And you know what? I also screwed up today. Brother, I screwed up, man. I screwed up. For some reason, I don't know if it was YouTube or StreamYard, whatever, they programmed this show wrong. This show was actually supposed to be for tomorrow, but it's supposed to be for today. I don't know what happened, but anyway, fuck it. We got the show. We on here.
We did it.
We on here. You probably like, why they on today? No, we supposed to be we on every day, but this show was scheduled for tomorrow, which I don't know how to fuck that up. But anyway, as you see, StreamYard screwed me up during the show too. They was like, "Oh, we're gonna screw you up even more." But ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, bro. Do me a favor. Please go like and subscribe. Oh, you know what? I didn't put this up. Hold on. Let me go back here. Let me put this back up, boy. Let me put this up. I'm screwed. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to my brother from another mother, Mr. Coyote, the Vibes Broadcast. You see it streaming right there. Go check him out. Good, great shows. Great shows. He got life coaches. He got interviews with music artists, actors, you name it, he got it. Paranormal activity, comedy, all that good stuff. I mean, this brother, man, first time I met him, man, hey, I said this guy is a great guy. And then look.
Here we are.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He became my brother. You see how that worked? Over time, we became brothers. See how time works? Time works. More time you spend with somebody, the relationship builds.
Mm-hmm.
So, Please go like, share, subscribe to my brother, Mr. Coyote, the Vibes Broadcast. Also, my good brother from another mother that comes on every Friday, Mr. Masculinity, Nico Lagon. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a son, a husband, or whatever, just a man in your life, and you're like, guess what? He's lacking just a little bit of masculinity. Send him to Nico Lagon. I promise you, he will help them get back on track.
You know what? He should have a boot camp.
Oh my God, yes. Nico Lagon should have a boot camp for men.
Yep.
I'll go. I feel masculine, but I know I could probably get, you can probably like, nah, you need to get a little tighter with some of your masculinity.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Masculine, Nico Lagon. Go check his page out. Nico Lagon on YouTube. Nico Lagon on Instagram. Nico Lagon on Twitter. Check him out, Mr. Masculinity. Great guy, man. Great guy. He'll be on every Friday with us. And also, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize to you all. I screwed up, or YouTube screwed up, or whatever. You know what? I take responsibility. I screwed up. My fault. I will take responsibility for today's show. I fucked up. We're all trying to push blame with somebody else. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Love y'all. Enjoy your day. And we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to make sure the date's right. We'll go back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time. Brother, you got any closing words?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Spend as much time with your family as you can.
Yes.
There's no guarantees for tomorrow. We
Amen.
took my grandson to go, like I said, to Monster Jam on Saturday night and had a blast. And it's something that he'll never forget. You need to have more moments like that with your family.
Yes.
And speaking of family, you a Jimi Hendrix fan?
Oh, I love Jimmy.
I've got his cousin coming on the show Thursday.
Okay.
He's a guitar player as well. His name's Reggie.
What time?
Well, the episode will be up on Friday morning.
Okay.
No later than noon on. Well, that'd be my time, Central Time.
Okay.
1 Eastern Time. Should be live on YouTube.
Okay, perfect.
I'm looking so forward to talking to him. And
awesome, brother. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You heard it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I told you he do some great interviews, man. Great interviews. And I gotta thank him too. He brought Lieutenant Colonel Pike.
Yep, Jason
Colonel Pike on the show. He brought my good brother that made our song on the show. What's his name?
Oh my God! Now you got me. If you hadn't asked me, I could have told you.
Oh shoot.
Riley Cameron.
Oh, thank you. Yes, my brother Riley Cameron. Yes, he did our song for us, our intro song for us. He came on the show. My brother also brought Nico Lagon on the show. Now he's a part of the show.
Yep. Going to have one of the ghost hunters on the show soon.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we do great things. And I owe it to my brother. Great things. Because if it wasn't for my brother, I wouldn't know none of these people.
I got a lady that you might want to have on the show too.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have some females on the show. Yes. All these men, they probably like, they hate women.
I'm gonna tell you what. You think that me and Tarek are conservative? I don't think we can touch this woman. She's even more conservative than we are. So.
Oh yes. Whenever you can get on, yes, that sounds like a great show.
Yeah, she don't like feminists and she don't like all that woke stuff, and she homeschools her kid because she doesn't like what's going on in the public school system.
Oh yeah, brother, please bring her on. Yes, it'd be nice to have a female voice on the show. Yes, we look, ladies and gentlemen, listen. I put the link up every show. Don't be scared to join the show.
Yeah.
We're not going to attack you. Come on the show. I'll let you come in so you can tell us what you think. how you feel. I'm not going to bash you. I'm not going to curse at you. Please don't curse at us. It's open to the public. Yeah. Don't just watch us if you got something to say.
If there's something that you feel is show worthy, let us know.
Tell us what you
you could be a guest. Yeah, you might be a guest. You know.
Yes, you could be a guest. You can tell us what shows you want us to talk about. We'll take that too. But don't just, you don't gotta sit there and watch us every day. But like, oh yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, okay. Come and tell us how you feel, so we can see you.
Yeah, how many people are like, I wish they'd talk about this, or I wish they'd talk about that. Right. Let us know.
Yes, we're open. We're not gonna see you and say, oh man, you stupid. We ain't doing that show. That show's dumb. We're not gonna do that. Yeah. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the show. Like I said, subscribe to my brother's channel, The Vibes Broadcast. Nico Lagan. We got shows lined up, great shows. I can't wait to see the lady. I can't wait to see her. I can't wait.
I'm gonna reach out to her, see if we can get her on either this week or next week.
Hey, sounds good to me, brother. Just let me know when. I'll be ready. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Hey, man, we're thankful for y'all tuning in, subscribing to the Vibes Broadcast, subscribing to EO Entertainment. Thank you so much. God bless you all. We will see you tomorrow. And until next time, enjoy your day. Let's get up out of here, brother. Let's get up out of here. Let's get out of here. And we will see y'all tomorrow.
I will take the time. I'll see you in the morning. I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out. We'll take the time. My heart feels light. I know that I'm okay. Then I realize that nothing hasn't changed. The weight of the world was tearing up my life. Now it's making sense that it's all in my mind. I'll see you in the morning. I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out. We'll take the time.